Good morning all, camelbacktrading.org coming to you this Thursday morning, February 16th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and SPY. And as you can see, we're trading at our lows of the overnight. So after probing late in the day yesterday, spending a good amount of time all night above the base of the price probe, look where we're trading now, back inside of value. Again, PPI out, another useless number, 830. I think it's amazing how these algos react to all this, considering the Fed knows exactly what they're doing at their next meeting and going forward. But unfortunately, there's these knee-jerk reactions to every little thing that comes out. So right now, whoever was long from late yesterday and the overnight, starting to give it up a bit here as they come in. NQ doing the same thing. They traded above yesterday's high in the overnight. They're coming in. Now, don't forget, Righty was the best. They had a triple distribution day yesterday. They were trading above yesterday's high, good part of the overnight. Right now, they're in their one set of single print. So they're between two distributions right now. They're between the upper one and the middle one for now. We're going to have to see what happens once 8:30 rolls around. But here's the bottom line. Let's go over some things that can happen. So either at 8:30 or at 9:30. If we open right here in the meat of this profile, there is no trade whatsoever for me unless you want to see wherever the overnight low is to front run that. That's number one. Number two, we had an inside day yesterday in ES and SPY. We did not have that in NQ and Righty. So when we come out of this inside day, whether it's to the upside or the downside, you should be looking to go for it and monitor it for continuation or lack of. Again, if we take it out from the upside, we're not coming out of balance anywhere close yet, right? We still have this daily high. Here's our balance high all the way over here from February 2nd. So the market would have some room to go if we come out of it to the upside. If we come out of the inside day to the downside, what did we say? There's three lows here that are very close together. So if you take this one out, again, I'd be really surprised if we don't get these two daily lows. I was surprised yesterday when we took out the overnight low, we didn't go get those, but sellers were rejected firmly when we made that new low yesterday. But it doesn't mean they'll be rejected today if we take this out. There should be some, we talked about, I was expecting fireworks, a little firecrackers above this. We finally got it late in M period and the overnight. But again, I would expect the same thing down here. There must be some stops below this daily low because traders will do what's worked until it doesn't work anymore. So far, buying these lows have worked. So if they get stopped, you could get some possible acceleration into the 10th day, test that wide, 11 wide POC. Don't forget, at some point prior to getting to our balance low, you would run into the 20-day moving average. So a lot of things here. We still have an inside week, don't forget. Right? After an inside week last week. And we have an inside month up right now. So we keep pressing down. So in here, there's no real trade. Can you take a long against our afternoon pullback in G? You can. You can because it's still being value. I would use C's low from yesterday or value low as my out if I took a long there. Okay? I would also, if we open here and then push up, you can use the base of the price probe where there were buyers now as a place maybe they're not there. You could take a short. But above that, I would be out because then you have too much heat up to the day's high and the overnight high. These are all early plays. You'll be getting this live, up-to-the-date webinar, play-by-play for the whole 6.5 hours that this market is open. In the next 75 minutes, if we gap higher, well, again, it depends on the size of the gap if I want to take a long against either yesterday's high or yesterday's low. So keep all that in mind. And then just quickly, I'm just going to show you the daily right now. Tomorrow we'll recap all three of these indices charts. This is one big 3, 6, 10-day balance. It's a 10-day balance for me with an inside day. So if we come out of it to the upside, you still have some work to do to get to the balance high of 418.31. If you come out of it to the downside, there's not it's actually about the same amount down to the balance low, which is 405.01. The 20-day moving average right now closed at 404.67. It will be, 406.67. It will be higher once this market opens, so we'll see if it comes into play. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.